worst places to be. This is a nice place to wake up. A really nice drink out here. It's absolutely beautiful. The sound of the water is really relaxing. So I've got my car out there with, that's my car tent that I bought. And I'll have videos on that. So we're up in the mountains of West Virginia right now. We're on the backside of Grayson Highlands and near the Appalachian Trail. It's pretty wet here a lot of the time. I had some solar stuff planned today, testing out some of the solar panels, some of the solar cooking that we have, but you just have to go with the flow, and it's still beautiful here with it raining, and just decided to stay in today instead of going hiking and testing out some of the equipment. And it's just been a peaceful morning. We don't have running water right now because the pipes have been cleaned out and turned off so that they don't freeze for the winter and damage the pipes. And there's not a normal bathroom here. We've got an outhouse over here. The front porch. Got our wood pile. Last time I came here, the wood wasn't seasoned and it was really wet, so I had to go buy some. But we're lucky to have some dry wood this time of year. Over here, you can see how wet it is. All the moss on the rocks, there's moss everywhere. This is one of the most common and beautiful plants, in my opinion, in the Appalachian Mountains. This is a rhododendron, and they have these wonderful blooms, and a lot of people use them as ornamental plants in Charlotte, which is where I live, but they don't grow really well in the Piedmont or the flatter areas. They really love the mountains, and they get unbelievably large here, and they do really well on hillsides with cooler temperatures. And these are really beautiful plants, and you'll see whole mountainsides of them blooming in the fall. We got a porch up there. And we got one little power line coming in, which I've been up here quite a few times when the power goes out. And we've had to use oil lamps in the wood stove. We've got some nice rocks up here. And we're on the mountainside of Grayson Highlands. And you can see all these ferns. It gets lots of shade here. And that's a Christmas tree fern. Yeah, this is a Christmas, I think that's a Christmas tree fern. So if you're in the woods, you can kind of tell what the north side of the mountain is. Like if you're trying to get your bearings and figure out what direction, usually the moss is going to grow on the north side that gets less sunlight. So you can see on that tree right there, you've got moss growing on the back side towards the creek right there. So that tells you that that's north, most likely, and south is actually that way, so you get more sunlight coming this way. So this cabin doesn't get as much sun as does the opposite side over there. This is lichen, and lichen grows on trees a lot when they're distressed. You can see a lot of these trees have lichen on them, and that means they're probably not going to last very long. They're going to fall down relatively soon. Lichen grows on stuff. It's kind of the equivalent of someone getting sick easily when their immune system's low. That's when lichen kind of takes over a tree is when its immune system's low. I think that's like a spruce or a fir. There's a few evergreens here, but a lot of the trees have lost all their leaves already. Cabin's seen better days. It's a bird house. A rock. Okay. Mosses and ferns spread by spores instead of cones or pollen and flowers. I don't know if you can see it. This is a pretty cool bridge. You've got a big log that stretches the whole width of this. And they might have spliced a couple together, but you've got one on the right side and you've got another one on the left side, and you can see those notches. So they notched it out and had those, they look like 4x4 timbers going laterally across it, and you just put the boards on top. So if you wanted to make your own bridge, just get 2 logs going across the creek, and then cut out notches in them and put some 4x4s, and you can put all your steps over it. I'm glad this has a railing, but you can see how much it's twisted. I always think I'm taking my chances when I start walking across it. Too bad there's plastic bottles. Otherwise, the basketball. That's a nice little rapid though. About like 6 feet. It's really peaceful. It's another outhouse.